10,000 works of art. Usually, for insurance value, it's about 20 million, but actual value is probably about $40 million. But 10,000 works of art by about 2,000 individual artists. The collection is 60 years old, and we share about 25% of the 10,000. So at any given time, between 2,500 and 3,000 works, visual art pieces are out in the community across the whole province. Small communities, big cities, small cities. And that's mandated in our act. The government has given us a directive to collect art, care for the art, and share the art. So it's really a historic record of visual arts in Alberta for the last 60 years. Every year we run a program called Art Acquisition by Application. Again, this is a visual arts program. So individuals can apply to have your work purchased by the AFA and entered into the collection. We pay fair market value, appraised value, plus a bit, because we want to support artists, and if we're interested in purchasing your work, we want to overpay rather than underpay. So we always overvalue. So that's another competitive process. Typically, we get anywhere between 500 and 1,000 artists applying, and depending on how many dollars we have available, we can buy between 10 and 90 or 100 works of art every year and add to the collection. One other thing, if you go to our website and you go to the art collection tab, 90%, maybe even more now, 90% of all the artwork that the AFA has in its collection is available online through our e-museum, so you can check out all of our art. Oh yeah, and we do have a curatorial purchasing program, so we've got curators on staff that are constantly watching to see if there's Alberta artists out there that we should be bringing into our collections. Over time, we sometimes see gaps in our collection just based on the history of our province. Indigenous art, for instance, wasn't collected for a very long time, so we have a collection development plan where we go back, and if we see art from a certain period of time by a specific artist or a certain genre of art, we'll buy that to add to the collection, so we have a better picture of the art community at that time in history. Art services. So these are the kind of the things that we do that nobody really notices, like the communications. So we have lots of social media platforms as well as our website, and so you can submit work or submit articles or pieces of news to our AFA newswire, and we will then send that out to our entire community, anybody who signs up for our newsletter. So many of the activities that you're doing, if you send that in to the newswire, we can then amplify your event or what you're doing. If there's an opportunity for artists that you want to share, we can help get that message out for you. And yeah, next one. So an extension of sharing our artwork and also encouraging participation in the arts, we had the opportunity to open an art gallery in downtown Calgary last year. It's been, I think it was opened in September of last year. If you're in downtown Calgary, I know where the Fairmont Palliser Hotel is. Right across the street from that is a building called the Edison. On the +15 level, there's a gallery which is called AFA Art House. So right now we're programming this gallery primarily using artworks from the AFA art collection, but we're also featuring some traveling exhibits and some other individual artists. The government of Alberta every year picks an artist in residence, so it's an art ambassador. And this year it was a visual artist, and we gave a one-person show, showcased her artwork there for 4 months over the fall and into the winter. So if you're there, check it out. It's free. It's free admission. It's not open on weekends. It's open, I think, 11 to 5 weekdays. And that's it. I can answer any questions. I've got business cards if you want to take one. If you're shy, you can just send me an email. And yes, there's an awesome question right there. Go ahead.
Are film and video movies?
Yes. Yeah, film and video, it's, yeah, same thing. If you're making a movie. Yeah.
Question. So, in like distributing your grants, what are you looking for? Or in other words, how do you balance excellence?
Sure.
Any
Yeah.
top organizations?
Great question. So for all of the operating grants, like all the organization grants, those are a formula. We don't